Folks, we are live for another wonderful, wonderful time spent reading one. So my bros know. Gents, are you ready? Ready for one? Load that game, let's do it. As always, start with something quite simple. A little ksh in your morning, your iced tea. As always, it's the sound of the curtain being drawn back, letting in sunlight that shoots through the back of my eyes. Kino, my friend, it's Kino. Flump. I think we're just very efficient these days, you know. The future of 98 lets no one down. Yeah. I went to sleep without getting changed last night. Yeah? That's it for the week. Don't worry, I'll just go like this. No one will know, except you. So you're gonna wash my feet for me, or just the bath? Nagamori hurriedly leaves the room. Just the sort of thing you'd expect from her. Not washing my beautiful feet. Grabbing my bag, I head downstairs. I hear her voice coming from the bathroom. Okay, I'll be right there. As always, I stuff a single mouthful of the breakfast onto the table into my mouth before heading to the bathroom. Yeah, if you're a nerd. I chew thoroughly while washing my feet. Okay. I fall behind Nagamori while putting on the garments she's left out for me. What's wrong with yesterday's? Nothing. I don't consider people. They're not so bad they smell. Okay. I pulled down my slacks and trunks in one movement and tossed them aside. Shocked and appalled. Ah, you look, didn't you? You're such a pervert, Nagamori. We caught her. Son, we are showing her, okay? Her face turns bright red as she flails about, like an inflatable guy outside a car dealership. Calm down, I'm just joking. Why are you so serious? Joke or not, though, you did look, didn't you? Oh, there we go. Don't give me a baka. Well, I'm gonna check the audio quickly. There we go. It doesn't show up in the video meter for some reason. Yeah, alright. I'm sorry. Jeez, get off my back. Pulling up my slacks once more, I finish dressing myself and head towards the hallway. Look back. I see that we're running short on time, as always. What about Coolers at? Where's my boyfriend? I was hoping to ask Nase in the morning, but it doesn't look as though I'll have time. A thing. Yeah. Don't worry, Nase's a transfer student too. No one's going to notice another. He's right. You mean my smart genius thinking, 100 million IQ. You're just too cautious. I'm a rebel.
ちゃうから大変だよ。
Yeah, I know. It's because you never try to accomplish anything on your own. I do that out of compassion for your lonely personality. You're a loner, you know that?
うん、まあ楽しいこともたくさんあるからいいけどね。
Having the max amount of fun right now. That's why you ought to help me out this time, too.
もう手を引こうにも引けないよ。
That's true. No turning back. Chatting between ourselves as usual, we hurry onwards towards the school. If it's possible to be good or bad at talking while running, I'd say we'd rate somewhere near incredible or legends. I ponder this as we run the remaining 200 meters. I am illiterate, and I am Dots. Good day for that. At the end of the first period, we had the first break of the day at 9:20. I called Anase out to discuss the uniform. Anase, there's something I have to speak to you about.
何よ、改まって。
Because we're fancy, well, I'm sorry for the trouble. Come up to the roof. I'm not going to toss you off. That's where I meet Senpai. Nase, give me your uniform. Well, that was an attempt.
変態か、お前は。
Not a very skilled one, apparently. Yeah, hey, wait until I've finished. So that's how it is.
理由から話せ、アホ。
It's more funny this way. So how about it?
そうね。確かに本当のところはもう持ってるのよね。
Yeah,
こ
that
の
was
制服。
really obvious. You're happy with the one you're wearing now. You got no need for it, right?
しかし、いくらなんでも人が一人増えたらバレるんじゃない？
No chance. Not if I know Hige. There's no way he can be bothered remembering a number of students in our class.
すごいタイミングね。
Look at the best education in Japan, folks. Hige has particularly liberal education philosophy. So long as they're raised to grow up healthy, it's all good. That's liberal media right there, folks. Of course, it's all very well to have an educational philosophy when you aren't the one teaching. Besides, it's not fitting for a lady like you to have what looks like something an old lady would wear. Got you.
そうね。
Appeal to that sense of formality. Okay then, let's bring it here by lunchtime.
昼休み？
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Please?
うん、
What, you gotta do something? Okay.
そうね。ま、いいわ。
Nice. Great. I've secured the uniform with my amazing skills of verbal persuasion.
どんな子だか知らないけど、とりあえず貸すだけなんだから、絶対汚さないように言ってよ。
Clear your jets, girl. Okay, let's leave it to me. Phew, it's over. I take a stretch as the chime rings for the end of 4th period. No matter how often it occurs, it's always nice to hear the chime that signals the beginning of lunchtime. Goo! I hear another sound intermingled with the chime. You're so embarrassing, Anase.
あたしじゃないわよ。
Yeah, sure. Then who was it?
あたしよりも後ろから聞こえたけど。
Turn around. There's no one behind. I turn around to see the wall. Up, we got it. There's no one here.
そんなはずないわよ。確かに後ろで。
Who's the crazy one? Goo!
あなたじゃないの？
That ain't me. That was my blind spot.
バカなこと言ってないで、学食にでも行ってきたら？
Call me back. Yeah, I feel like eating a lot today. My usual flavored buns won't cut it. I could eat enough for 5 people. 1 for my thumb.
そんなの無理に決まってるでしょ？
Never know. Maybe I could eat that much. Challenging me?
はいはい、わかったからさっさと行ってきて。
That's what I thought. I'll definitely eat that much, just to prove you wrong. Realizing that Nase isn't going to get any more irritated from further questioning, head towards the cafeteria on my own. Packed as always, I see, talking to no one. I wandered around the wearying crowd looking for an empty seat. There's a lot of empty seats in case you're curious. The food here is particularly tasty, but no, it's disgusting and it's cheap. I think that's a secret to its popularity. That's why when it gets to this time, there's always a pitched battle unfolding amongst the hungry empty seats here. Amongst them, I saw a familiar face. Hey, Misaki Senpai. No way, it's Senpai. Noticing my voice, she turns in my direction.
Konnichiwa, Kohei-kun.
Senpai being here, crazy world we live in. Are you having lunch now too, Senpai? Okay, that wasn't my question though, but sure. In that case, why don't we eat together? I can take a break from, accounting.
そうだね。
She responds to my invitation with a smile.
一人で食べててもなんか寂しいしね。
Okay, looks like everyone's eating alone in this world apparently. We gotta break the ice. Okay then, I'll go and bring the food while you secure the seats. Again, not a hard job. I guide Senpai over to a pair of opposing seats which happen to be free.
任せてよ。どんなことがあってもこの場所は死守するよ。
It's like to hear. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down, girl.
浩平くんも頑張ってね。
Ganbara? Yeah, just leave it to me. I'll secure the best lunch in the world. The two of us exchange meaningless cheers, our souls emptying the void. So what will we be having? What do you want first?
私は
Whoa.
美味しいね。
This is delicious. But what is it? Could it be?
どうしたの？
Eh? Oh, I was just thinking that you sure eat a lot. I look at the pile of plates stacked on the table out of the corner of my eye.
私ね、食べるの好きなんだ。
She's a big eater, folks. Like that one in your book. So, Shang, she digs into her second plate of pork curry. See, I knew it was curry. What else do you eat with a spoon these days? It's only her second pork curry, but her sixth plate of curry overall. And a total price tag for her lunch? I don't really want to remember. Luckily, I don't have a job. Still looking askance. Okay, so this is a word actually? Maybe I'm here, so. At the pile of plastic plates, I give it a little sigh. Overwhelmed by Senpai's appetite, I swear by my own Sumi Soba.
ちなみに、人参だってちゃんと食べられるよ。
But for your eyesight, I'm not sure about that. No one's asking.
ナイフとフォークだって使えるからね。
Wow, I'm so proud of you. Like I said, no one's asking. You gotta quiet down.
ごちそうさま。
She's already finished the pork curry. Once again, the mountain of plates grows higher. Not gonna eat any more, are you, Senpai?
多分ね。
So I hope. She grins.
もしかしたらまたお腹すくかもしれないけど。
What do you want then? No way! I can't believe this. Where does she put it all? Surely that's physically impossible.
やっぱりもうちょっとだけ食べようかな。
Here's the curry roll to live in, folks. 98 had a lot of curry. A frightening declaration. She'll eat even more. That's it. We're in Nabor. Okay, I give up. I'll go and fetch it for you. So just eat as much as you like.
ありがとう、浩平くん。
But you really ought to take things in moderation.
じゃあカツカレー3人前お願いするね。
So you are a neighbor, but it's okay because we're being a good guy as well. Senpai, didn't you just say something about a little more?
ちょっとだけだよ。
I see. So pork curry for 3 people is just a little more. Nothing can surprise me at this point. I went up to 3 plates of pork curry that Senpai ordered in front of her.
いただきます。
We're really good at carrying stuff. We can carry 3 plates of curry. That's like quite difficult. Chapel begins to move her spoon. Her pace remains unchanging until the very end.
ごちそうさまでした。
She stacks the 3 empty plates on top of the existing mountain. We are really using a lot of plates. Senpai, don't you feel sick?
どうして？
No, forget it. It's nothing. You work differently.
変な浩平くん。
Hey, don't wear my name out. No, I'm pretty sure I'm number one, despite the fact that I am right now sitting at a 45-degree angle. Again, the game loves the Dutch angles. By the way, Senpai, do you always eat here at the cafeteria?
うん。
It's not the answer. She nods while gazing wistfully at her empty plates, which you can see right here actually. Right over here in the corner. They're very green for some reason.
昔からここの料理好きなんだ。
This man's a cafeteria enjoyer. And it's cheap too. Or frugal.
うん。
Do you always eat by yourself though?
いつもはクラスの友達と食べてるよ。
What are your friends besides the pink-haired one? In that case, maybe I shouldn't have asked you to lunch. She might have had to break a promise with her friends to accept my invitation.
うん、大丈夫。今日はその友達、気分が悪いからって教室にいるからね。
So they're not feeling well, but they're still in school? That's how it works, I guess.
やっぱりさっきの時間が体育だったからかな。
Well, it's physically too much for them, I guess. You had PE during 4th period? Hold on, you're checking one quick thing. Good.
うん、マラソンだったよ。
Kind of a marathon? Jeez Louise. Somehow, I can understand why they feel sick. Knowing that Senpai just ran a marathon only makes me more queasy while watching her devour her food.
だから今日は誘ってくれてありがとう。
She gazes straight towards me with those empty eyes. Hey, look, are you emphasizing this? If you're okay with it, I'd be glad to. But before I get finished, we'll accompany you anytime. Splash! Hear a spectacularly colorful sound, followed immediately by a strange, hot sensation on my back. A very hot sensation. An incredibly hot sensation. What the? Ugh! I become pranked. A victim of the prank wars. Who is this dastardly woman? I leap off my seat and spin around. A small girl stands there, staring at me with a look of shock. Dot dot dot. Then, meeting my gaze, she begins to furiously bow up and down. Meanwhile, I'm otherwise preoccupied. My back was hot. It's still hot. Actually, it's harder than it was before. Bending my arm around my back in confusion, I wet my hand up against something. It sticks to my hand. The sensation, it's... udon? No, maybe it's ramen. Wait, does it really matter? Come on, we got Naruto, we got beef, we got good stuff here. Dot dot dot. Bow bow. She's a dog apparently. Looking as though she's about to cry, the girl continues to bow.
上着脱いだ方がいいと思うな。
You
な
think
ん
it
とな
might
くね。
be covered in shame? Senpai gently advises, having grasped the situation from my reaction. Dot dot, I bow. In a trance-like state, I remove my coat. Phew. Phew. I thought I was gonna die. Dot dot dot, bow bow. Seriously, can you use words? Dot dot. No, okay, we're dotting. Has this girl been bowing all this time? Well, looking at the plastic utensils and trays scattered over the floor, I can pretty much work out what happened. Between that and my steaming coat and dot dot, bow bow. Watching her bow apologetically like that, it feels as though I'm the one who did something wrong. It's okay. You don't have to apologize that much. I'm not angry or anything.
本当に？
Senpai chimes in. Of course not. After all, it's not as if it was deliberate. ... Oh, she's watching, folks. Besides, I've dropped Katsu down on the floor before myself. In our dark, twisted past.
私もあるかな。天丼だけど。
It's always tendon, except when it's us. But that's how it is, so don't worry about it.
全然どういうわけかわからないけどね。
Girl, we're just trying to make things work. Senpai.
冗談だよ。
You're one in the million, you know that? You and your notebook. Having listened to her conversation, the girl's expression waxes a little, and she finally stops apologizing. She stares into my face with a look of genuine regret. Okay, I better be getting back to class. We got PE next period. Casting a deliberate glance at my watch, I get out from my seat. I can't handle girls that make that face at me, along with the notebook. Picking up my soup-stained coat, I start to leave, but... ... But happy dots this time. The girl has a firm grip on the hem of my uniform. She's grasped me, and there's no escape now. And she's staring hard at me. What's wrong? ... Stare. You're being transformed. You're being mind controlled.
選択するって言ってるんじゃないかな。
Okay, that sounds good. ... She moves her head up and down twice. Just like that. Really? You know, don't really mind. After all, it's all the same once it tries. You know, once there's oil, then it's not the same. ... Stare. Ooh. ... Stare. Ooh. You know, let her do her penance. Oh, okay, fine. I'll leave it to you then, girl who I don't know the name of. The girl's expression instantly lights up. She happily accepts my uniform. Hugging my uniform to her little body, she gives a big bow before tottering off. When she reaches the cafeteria exit, she turns back towards us again and gives another deep bow. Somewhat dumbfounded, I can only stand there and watch as it disappears from sight. What a strange girl.
あ、女の子だったんだ。
I guess you really couldn't tell when she didn't speak at all. What, you hadn't noticed?
あの子、一度も喋らなかったから気がつかなかったよ。
500 IQ from me, folks. Ah, come to think of it, now that you mention it, I get the feeling that she's right. There really is one strange girl.
でも、いい子だよ。
Bow wow. Yeah, that's true. After all, she did offer to wash my coat.
でも、その後どうやって届けるのかな。
She's gonna hunt me down the cafeteria tomorrow again, probably. Yeah?
その女の子、浩平くんの学年とかクラスとか知らないでしょ？
These will have to do without my coat for a while, so if I freeze outdoors, you know why.
風邪ひかないでね。
Really hope not. Parting with Senpai, head back to the classroom. Phew, I guess food for 5 was a little too tough, even for me. I say this out loud for an essay to hear while taking my seat.
そんなの無理に決まってるでしょ。
Not, we did it, it's just tough. But I learned a lot from the experience, like how to be American. I realized that there's no such thing as impossible in this world of ours, besides making a profitable visual novel in 2025.
何それ？で、そういえば上着どうしたの？
It was carried off by one of my passionate fans.
あ？
Don't worry about it. Maybe one day you'll, well, you did have fans, but now left you because you lost the goal all along. I indicate the arrival of the teacher with my eyes, and Nase turns back to face forward, a question mark still hanging over her face. That girl sure was strange. We say this like every 5 seconds now. I wonder if she's a first year. What are you doing? ... in parentheses. That energetic manner of hers is tugging at something within my mind. Parentheses ...
それからそれ持ってきてあげたわよ
Oh, sweet. Thanks. Quickly shoved the paper bag inside my desk. Right? Wait, we actually moved our pen, didn't we? It used to be up here, now it's down. We did something. I have to quickly get this uniform to Sheena. If someone finds this thing stuff inside my desk, I'll be in some real trouble. But on the other hand, you might just call us a valuable item. I brought this to the right kind of shop and fetched a pretty high price. What's more, it's sold for even more amongst Nase's fans. After all, she's probably worn it at least once. Yeah, we're not gonna be a dick this time, guys. That's a little too much for our first playthrough. Yeah, it'd be no joke if this gets blown up into something big and Nase finds out. I'll just keep this high-class sensation to myself. Well, to be honest, I can't see what's so good about this thing. We're gonna sniff it. Obviously, we're gonna sniff it, folks. It's like the most obvious choice in the universe. The smell. That's right. Isn't the smell supposed to be the main point when it comes to things like this? Not that I know. I tried taking part of the uniform out of the bag. Placing my nose against the hem of the sailor uniform, I tried taking a sniff. Nothing. All I smell is fabric. Just what's supposed to be good so good about this? Suddenly sensing if someone's looking at me, I take a look around. Wah! My eyes meet with Nagamori's. Nice timing. Just wonderful, Nagamori. You've just been witness to a most shocking scene. This is not that shocking, honestly. Somehow, I doubt she's thinking that I wanted to blow my nose and just happened to use Nasa's uniform instead of a tissue. Ooh. So what am I gonna do about this afterwards? Well, I don't suppose it really matter if I do nothing, but...
ねえ浩平私が預かっておくよ
Yeah, okay. Gwah! Nagamori turns the moment lunch begins. Nagamori, got a moment? Let's go outside into the corridor. Sorry, I didn't stiff your uniform, girl. I know you're jelly. Don't get any funny ideas. I only used to blow my nose because I was out of tissues.
わ本当てっきり私浩平そこまで話
I
せ
think this girl is like super naive. It really helps. What kind of twisted, lustful guy do you take me for? I have standards.
そうだよねびっくりしたよ
Okay then. I'll be handing that thing over to you.
そうだね
Thanks to my usual good behavior, I managed to get away with a ridiculous excuse. I feel a little conflicted about it all. We imagined the smell, it wasn't that good. As the afternoon break begins, Nagamori and I wordlessly exchange glances and leave the classroom.
ちゃんと来てるかな
Nagamori claps the paper bag containing uniform to her chest. Well, knowing how much time she has on her hands, it's not as if she'll be too busy to remember. Dashing down the stairs, we hurry into the courtyard. That was where we were to meet. What's up, cool guy? There, standing by herself, is Sheena, looking dapper as ever.
なったおー
Nice,
ごめんね
nice. Looking at my watch, we're here right on time. It's Sheena who's arrived too early. Knowing her, she might have been waiting here for us since morning.
ほらここの制服だよ
Freebie. She passes the paper bag to Sheena.
うわ
Eighth note. I went through hell getting hold of it. You better thank me. So we're really rude to this world.
ーじゃあ着替えさせてくるよ
Okay, did I get a watch? Nagamori leads Sheena into the shade beneath some trees. It seems she's having some difficulty changing, as I can hear a stream of strange sounds like ooh and ha. ... They vanish from my sight. Finally, I managed to change her without incident. Nagamori comes back out. I'm ready. Wow, you look like a student, just a slightly smaller one. Following after her, Mayu reveals her uniformed look. It's a little big after all, isn't it?
大丈夫よこれくらい。似合ってるよ、まゆ。
It works. I speak a note. Next, we'll need a desk and chair. I'll grab one from an empty classroom. Stacking one on the other, I bring a desk and chair over from an empty classroom. They will notice just one gone missing. I gotta say though, it's kind of tough to carry those, unless it's like one of those ones where they're like fused together. Maybe if that, it doesn't seem like it though. Actually, it's hard to tell, but it seems like they're separate, which means this is extremely difficult actually. Because, yeah, they're stacked. That's like really impressive actually. Unless, you know, actually, maybe if it's upside down, chair is upside down on a desk, that would not be so bad. I know I'm thinking about the way these desks are carried in this game. That's what we're here for. Okay, you came here for a desk commentary. Right, Sumi? Move back one space.
Hi.
You heard me. I'm telling you to move your desk back. I'm going to put this one in front of you.
待って。俺の席がこれ以上下がるか。目いっぱいじゃないか。
We're going backward and back to possible. That which we call limits are often different from what you'd expect.
何が悲しくて授業を受けるのに限界に挑戦しなくちゃいけないんだ。
We're trying to go even further beyond. You don't get it, man. I shoved Sumi's seat against the back wall with my feet and added Sheena's new desk in front of him.
本当にやるのね。
Yeah. Hey, Sheena, this here is your seat. Freebie.
すみくん、ごめんね。
誰だこの子は。お前たちの子供か。
Yes, this is my daughter. How old I look, you idiot.
そんなわけないよ。
Good, our secret stays close.
長森さんの方にはその気ありと見た。
Oh my god, man. Why don't you stop talking nonsense and say hello to her, you idiot?
バカバカ言うな。俺は住井守。お嬢ちゃんは？
シーナ。
Let's go.
下は？
マユ。
よろしくな。
So nice.
これが言ってた子？
Hey, you found her. Nase comes around with an expression full of interest.
案外可愛い子じゃない。
Damn right. Sheena pulls on Nase's pigtails. She knows me all too well. Oh, they're funny because, you know, they're little slinkies, like, of course, her plushie.
痛い痛い痛い。
Ah, well. Oh, well.
ダメだよマユ。そんなことしちゃ。
Don't do that. That's bad. Finally, she releases Nase's hair.
このクソが。
It's not my fault your pigtails are so pullable. Go on, Nase. Introduce yourself.
私は七瀬ルミ。
Oh, Rumi, okay. The pulling begins. This girl is a gem, you know that?
痛い痛い。
Pull, pull, pull. Without a moment's delay, she's pulling Nase's pigtails again. She seems to have taken a liking to them, seeing them as fairy tales.
ごめんね七瀬さん。泣いてる？泣いてなんかないわよ。
That's like the bad how. Want me to cut those off for you? That's character growth.
そら
okay?
ううう
Perhaps considering her future school life, Nase turns back to her own seat with shoulders drooping. We have found the person who can finally defeat her. But there's no room for her to move back, as curious onlookers from the class have already encircled us. Can we break out of this, folks? We're losing org. Always use 7-2 artillery. As Sheena looks up and around the class, everyone begins to bombard her with questioning us. What is the circle?
お誰だ誰の妹だ
Mine.
かわいいね。年はいくつ？
また転校生か。え、違うの？
The void. Stay away, you idiots! Sheena, you don't have to answer those questions. Just take your time fitting in amongst them. I tap her on the cheek. Very malleable. As always, the lessons proceeding as normal. Okay, so that's the new thing we're getting, I guess. Or not. Sheena turns around looking at Nase and me while noisily going, Mew, mew! The plan was to see how the arrangement went for the last hour of class today. But at this rate, a full day with 5 or 6 hours of class is looking impossible.
ほら、ミュウミュウ言ってるじゃない。構ってあげなさいよ。
Got a babysitter. If I do that now, I'll ruin the whole plan.
私にもうるさいのよ。それで一緒に先生に怒られたりしたらバカみたいじゃない。
And given that Sheena's probably in a different year to us, there's no way she could be finding the lesson interesting. Hey, Nase, tell Sheena that during class, you're supposed to copy down the words on the blackboard.
はあ？私？
Hey, you're a girl, you got the intuition. You're the one sitting next to her.
仕方ないわね。
Nase leans over, whispers into Sheena's ear.
黙って黒板の文字をノートにって。
Oh, snagged. Oh. As to be expected, Sheena pulls down Nase's pigtails.
あどうしたそこ
Having fun.
なんでも。
I catch you how both in our wife is living hell because of her. It's awesome.
七瀬さんが泣いてます。
It's an uproar.
大丈夫？七瀬さん。
By the time the clamor is settled, Mayu is really tired. Silly thing. After lessons are over, the class becomes enveloped in noise. Those with things to do quickly leave. Those without gather around the desks and chat about trivial things. Personally, I don't have any plans for this afternoon. Guess I'll go home. Slinging my bag over my back, I quickly leave the classroom. It's already past peak hour in the after-class corridors, so there aren't as many people passing by as I thought there'd be. This is actually a nice change of pace where it's sunset in this area. The rays from the setting sun print blocky shadows against the corridor wall. Hey, it's 98, what do you expect? Blocking the light with one hand as I go, I head towards the entrance hall. Arriving at the largely abandoned entrance hall, I spot the back of a familiar figure. Could it be Akane? ... She's changing her shoes, probably in a preparation to go home. Hey, Akane! I try casually calling out to my classmate. She turns around and smiles in response to my warm greeting. What's up? Well, it's not really smiling, are you? ... And then she cheerfully replies with, Hi, Kohei! ... Are we just like going crazy? What's wrong? You're even quieter than usual today.
何か用ですか？
Yeah, I want you to be my friend. I was thinking we could go home together.
誰が？
Me and you.
誰と？
Oh my... Me.
どうして？
Cause it's cool. So that we can grow closer to each other.
嫌です。
And with this unequivocal denial, she turns her back to me and leaves the entrance hall. ... Akane steps sharply through the school gates road home. Exchanging casual greetings with a number of acquaintances on the way, she proceeds toward the shopping district. The shopping district, one that has a moon in it. The place is lively around this time, with housewives pressed to prepare dinner. Are you just stalking this girl? Paying no heed to them, she passes through the shopping district. Taking a turn to a side street, she continues her journey home. Again, what are we doing? Dot dot. Suddenly, her footsteps come to a stop. Standing in the middle of the footpath, she slowly turns around.
迷惑です
Yeah, we're stalking. What are we doing? He sends a look of approach towards the person walking behind her. That person being... Could it be that you mean me?
は
There is no could it be about it.
いどうして後をつけるの
That's a really good question, actually, because that's like super weird for us, even. She looks at me with a troubled expression. Oh, it's just something I felt like doing, you know, casual stalks.
なんとなくで後をつけないでください
Okay. She has a point. But my house is this way too, you know. That's a real one, I get it. I just couldn't help myself.
わかりました
Hey. Her expression of blame suddenly dissolves.
それなら一緒に帰りましょう
This girl is strange, but charming. Turning back around, she begins walking again.
後をつけられるよりはいいです
Yeah, it probably is. Like, we're being super weird. I've got conflicting feelings about this. Still, I guess it all turned out okay. I stride over to Sam by her side. Dot dot. Confirming that I've caught up, her gaze turns back to the road ahead of her as she continues walking. Do you always go home by yourself?
はい
Hi. By the way, Akane, are you in any gloves?
帰宅部です
Oh, look, you're just like me. I see. Dot dot.
私も一つだけ聞いていいですか
We got. Ask as many as you like. I'll answer, so long it isn't about answers to homework or global affairs.
長森さんとは幼馴染なんですか
It's a pretty good question. We have one of those unpleasant but persistent relationships. Just like a stock market. We've known each other since we were in primary school, but I'd never imagined she'd follow me to this school. Also, just like a stock market. Just how long does she intend to stick around me anyway?
嫌ですか
It's not that I dislike her, but there are times when I find her annoying. But to be honest, I'm grateful too. I need a mom in this world. It's hard to describe, but it just feels right to have her by my side, as if it's only natural. I wish she'd just leave me alone, but if she did, I think I'd probably complain. Dot dot. Is what I'm saying wrong after all?
合ってますよ
That's right. You think so?
幼馴染ってそういうものです
She would know, so Really?
はい
Do you have one too, Akane? A childhood friend?
はい
That childhood friend of yours must also be... As I turn to face her, her feet come to a stop. The trauma begins. What's wrong?
私はこっちですから
Oh, well, okay. She responds by pointing down a side street. I see. Well, I guess that's as far as we go together then.
はい
Let's go home together again sometime.
親密な関係になる以外の理由ならいいです
Girl, I'd play games with you every time it seems. Got it. Just leave it to me.
はい
With a well then and a light bow, she begins to walk in the direction she had indicated. After seeing her off, I too begin to walk in the direction of home. As I stand in front of a crossing, I happen to look up at the sky. Tot tot. There's ethereal. Why? I don't understand it. This uneasy feeling that won't go away. For a moment, I feel it as an objective image. The fact that my current self exists here. I get the feeling that somewhere, a place one might call beyond the clouds. I am constantly watching over my own existence. I'm getting confused. More than anything, they are images. The sky. No two identical skies exist. It's got gradients on it. Over and over, it changes, impressing upon me the long passage of time. It's jittered to hell, my friend. Is that what's reminding me of this strange sensation? More than anything, it can't be said that I'm alone. Yet, if I had company, they'd be able to cause even greater commotion. What am I talking about? Climb into bed and close my eyes. With comforting haze, I find sleep. Welcome to Thursday. Shh. As always, it's the sound of the curtain being drawn back, when it gets sunlight that shoots through the back of my eyes.
ほら起きなさいよ
Always you. Always. Ugh. Let me sleep for just 3 more seconds. That was 3 seconds. Stop.
ほら3秒経ったよ
Oh, she's not wrong. Damn it, that was too short. What were you thinking?
一度言ったんだからほらちゃんと起きなさいよ
Well, we did say we can't argue with that. Ooh, okay, fine. Left without any options, I squirm out of bed.
起きようとしたら起きられるんじゃない
Trying is for the weak. It seems that whenever you try to wake me up, I crave sleep as a conditioned reflex. You're trained
そん
like
な
a dog.
勝手だよ
Pavlov style. Maybe if I'd been able to wake up right away, it could wake me differently.
どんなだよ
Do you pick the kiss or you pick the 5 circles? I think going with the 5 circles. Morning circle, 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 for example.
何そのなるなるなるなるなるって
Something in Japanese that I guess we're not supposed to understand. Sheesh. You sure are ignorant when it comes to this kind of thing, aren't you? It's where I put this part in your...
あ何言ってるんだよそんな変なことできるわけないよ
Not with that attitude. You know, in foreign countries, the servant girls do this for their king.
いつから私は公平の召使いになったんだよ
Since right now, kneel? No, that's not what I mean. You could just do that in goodwill. I'll do that as favors.
まだ寝ぼけてんじゃないのほら早く顔洗ってきなよ
Always effective. He places my bag of uniforms on my lap. Shh. This is a shout, by the way. Pulling away from the bed, I carry him downstairs. I got a bit of breakfast, brush my teeth, wash my face, and change into my uniform. After going through the usual routine, I come into the hall where Nakamori is waiting for me.
今日は早かったねまだ時間あるよ
Want to stop by karaoke then?
そこまではないよ
Okay. I was joking.
そういやカラオケなんて長いこと言ってないね
When was the last time we went?
ほら1学期の期末テストが終わった時だよすみーくんとか沙織とかみんなと
I'll sing Dancing Star, how about that? Wait, that's an idea, actually. I'll sing, you know what? It's hard to think, because I would say Who Let the Dogs Out, but that's 2000, still 98. Oh, that's right. I remember that's where he sang. All he sang were children's songs. You know, we'll sing Mortal Kombat. There we go, that's 90s.
だって最近の歌は難しいよ
Yeah, they got lyrics and stuff. But you've got to sing stuff like that. It won't be exciting.
でも私歌うとみんな一緒に歌ってくれたよ
Say the wheels and the bus go round and round. Well, there's one thing you could say about the songs you sing, is that everyone knows them. Well, think about it. Is it really fun to sing children's songs and get rid of everyone?
楽 しかったよ。
Oh, not gonna argue with that one. You were the only one enjoying it. We're a little downer.
そうなのかな。
Go ahead and practice some popular songs too.
でもそれって変じゃない？楽しむために行くのにいやいや練習しなくちゃいけないなんて。
That's what I do every day in my life, my friend. Well, if you don't like practicing them, then I guess it can't be helped.
まあ努力はするよ。
And effort. Yeah.
浩平 CD 貸してよね。
You'll get many bits stuff like that. Sure, fish through my CDs all you want. You might even find my one CD.
そうするよ。
Yo, Nase.
おはよう。
Ohio Mew. What are you doing? Nase is clasping her pigtails in their hands.
見ればわかるでしょ。守ってるのよ。
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess, but they're quite long. Hands are big enough. Patter, patter. Defend! Sheena runs up and grabs hold of Nase's pigtails to point above her hands. Po po!
朝っぱらからこれよ。
You like, hair chastity armor or something. How about you plant something in those pigtails? Chia pets?
何をよ。
Like a cactus or something. That way, Sheena will stop pulling on them.
髪の毛の中にサボテン隠して歩く女なんて嫌すぎるわよ。
Yeah, that's fashionable in 20 years, okay?
おはよう、七瀬さん、なゆー。
You. Leaving her bag on your desk, Nagamori comes over to say hello.
ちゃんと一人で来れたんだね、なゆ。
So skilled.
今日は授業たくさんあるけど頑張ろうね。
Gamble.
じゃあもう始まるから戻るね。
I'm ready. We scatter towards our respective seats as the class rings for the beginning of class. Chimes. Again, we're doing things the right way by holding the pen above our paper. As lunchtime comes around, class begins to either unfold their lunchboxes or leave for the cafeteria. Sheena stands amongst them with a blank look on her face. What's wrong, Sheena? Where's your lunch?
お金だけある。
Let's go to the cafe then. The cafeteria it is, then.
学食？
At school, there's this place called a cafeteria, same as the psych ward. People without lunches can either eat a self-service lunchshare or buy bread from the cafeteria next door. It's a little complicated, but go and have whichever one you want. Oh, can I accompany her? Okay, I'll go with you. There we go. Music note. I'll keep her safe. Thought I need to go myself since I brought mine from home today. I take the lead, with Sheena pattering after me.
あれ？どこ行くの？
In the middle of the classroom, runs Nagamori and her lunch. The cafeteria. How about you?
なゆのところ。
Oh, we're both in the same place then. It's not a real word. Sheena rubs her nose against Nagamori's back for no apparent reason. That'd be the cafeteria then.
どうして？学食行くとこだったの？
Yes. Yeah, I got no business there myself. Why don't you go in my place? We're just handing her off
私だって
immediately.
ないけど仕方ないな。
I'll leave it to you. I'm going to eat with Nase. Okay, sure.
じゃあ私と行こうね。約束。
We're really bad at keeping our commitments. Having awful with Sheena on Nagamori, I head for Nase's desk for no apparent reason. Right then, Nase, let's eat. I forcibly occupy a seat in front of Nase's desk and sit down facing backwards. ... Oh, lunchbox, huh? That fried egg sure looks delicious. I'll take that. I lift the fried egg from a lunchbox, slurp it down. The school bowling.
あ
Ooh, nice and sweet.
何すんのよバカ
Take it to lunch. In exchange, I'll give you this 1-point token, Punctual and redeemable for some high-grade tissues.
いらないわよんなもの
Come on, it's 1 point. Oh? Well, I feel kind of bad just taking without giving something back.
ならそのウインナー1本ちょうだい
You fool. Without that, they become nothing more than an ordinary roll. They continue to fight over each other's lunches while eating. A simulation of global politics. Those two are sure taking their time. Still haven't come back, even after we finish eating. Finally, about 10 minutes before the end of lunch, Nagamori returns, leaving Sheena behind her. Wah! The cause of my surprise is what Sheena is carrying in her arms. Hamburgers, a mountain of them, reaching up to a powdered chip.
みんなに配るのかしらもうびっくりだよミュー
She's become the hamburger girl. She opens her arms above Nasi desk, with help to become covered in hamburgers. What's going on?
だってマユがこれ12個も買おうとしてで金足りなくて私が出して
There's an American among us. You idiot. There's no way she could eat all of these by herself.
でも食べれるもんって
Don't actually believe her, you fool. You should have done it yourself after all. Yeah, no. Sheena picks up one and quickly begins to devour it.
ほら座って食べないと
Too many pancakes. Too
そ
many
れに
burgers.
してもよくこんなにも同じもの食べる気になるわね
Munch, munch. Gulp, gulp. Oh, how many do you eat? Dot, dot, dot. There's still a heap of untouched hamburgers lying on the desk. You could have finished them after all, could you? What are you gonna do about these leftovers? There's so many.
こういうのって賞味期限短いもんね
They got all that preservatives, though. In the end, Sheena only manages to finish 2 hamburgers, a weak showing even by her standards. Incidentally, in a magnificent display of wastefulness, she abandoned the 3rd one after a single bite. What are we gonna do about these leftovers? It's not an answer. You yourself, I'm going to start eating, okay? Sheena shakes her head from side to side in denial. What else are we gonna do then?
家に持って帰るじゃあ袋に戻しておくから忘れないようにね
She wraps them back one, including the half-eaten one, and places them back inside their bags.
はい
Look at this hand. Hold on. As she hands them over, the chime rings for the end of lunchtime. We spent lunch just eating lunch. That's pretty good, right? Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot dot.
トイレ
Toilet.
だから私はミュウじゃないってのよ
That's a good name. You should try that.
トイレどこねえこの子がトイレだって言ってるわよ
Don't ask me. It's just some toilets, Sheena. Go and find it on your own. I'm not your mom. Your real mom. There are plenty of toilets in this school. You'll run into one somewhere. Maybe even with someone in it. Having steeled to her determination, she gives a single nod and patters outside the classroom.
ねえどこ行ったの
In her place comes Nagamori. play with.
場所教えてあげたの？
No.
そんな見つけられなかったらどうするの
It's not
よ？
my problem. And yet my good sense overtakes me. You got a point there. Maybe I should have gone with her, just for the first time.
そうだよ。私行ってくるよ。
You are? Okay, I'll leave it to you then. Well, it's not taking actual responsibility. ... Aren't you just being a bit too helpful here? Well, I guess that's how she is. Finally, child makes the beginning of the next class. Amongst the students returning to class, I spot the two of them innately chatting and laughing together, intimately. It's the end of 6th period. Like everyone else, I too get up from my seat and sling my bag on. What should I do today? Go home with Akane, of course. Hey, Akane. I call towards her receding figure as she's about to leave amongst the clamor. Her feet briefly stop before moving again as though nothing had happened. Hey! I quickly chase after her. Picking my way through an avalanche of going home club members, I spring down the corridor. Akame!
はい。
Yes. She turns to face me in a rather forced manner, with her usual irritating expression. What a coincidence to see you in a place like this. Subtle.
偶然。
She murmurs back, exasperatedly. How about it? Why don't we take this chance to go home together?
嫌です。
Ah. She responds with her usual reply and continues.
今日は用事があるからまだ帰りません。
Oh, really? I see.
はい。
In that case, I'll wait until you're done.
迷惑です。
Not hard to me. She doesn't mince her words. Ooh, okay, if it's a bother for you, I guess there's no helping it. I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
違います。
What? She whispers sadly while staring down at the floor.
後編に迷惑がかかります。
I'm not bothered. I enjoy waiting. What? She was worried about me? It's okay. You don't have to worry about me.
時間かかります。
How long?
2時間。
Nothing. Stop making about 5 p.m. when you finish. You brought our Game Boy, right? I glance at my watch and confirm the time. I'll go and kill some time until then.
迷惑じゃないですか。
You just said it wouldn't. 2 hours will pass by in a flash. I'll take a nap in the club room.
はい。
Okay. Well, let's leave it at that then.
部室どこですか？用事が終わったら行きます。
It's got the weird empty room we've been before. It's the Light Music Club. You'll find it in the block of all the cultural clubs. Do you know the place?
はい。
Well, that's that then.
はい。
Getting a shallow bow, he weaves down the corridor. I watch her disappear before turning to walk in the opposite direction.
公平。
Yeah? I turn around at the sound of Akane's voice.
できるだけ早く用事済ませます。
Hey, thanks. So it's Jane. She turns to go down the corridor. Now then. Still plenty of time left before I'm to meet with Akane. Thus, as declared, I decide to go and sleep in the club room. Passing through a corridor filled with members of the Going Home Club, my former place. Heading for the entrance hall, I walk towards the club room. This is cold. It's unbelievable. Is there a draught coming in from somewhere? The winter wind that flows down the narrow corridor carries a freezing chill with it. Naturally, the fact that I'm coatless is nothing short of a disaster. Shivering as I walk down the corridor, I catch sight of a familiar figure in front of me. Hey, senpai!
こんにちは、公平くん。
Good to meet you. Misaki senpai turns around, gently returning my greeting. Just about to go home, senpai?
昇降口の人が少なくなるのを待ってたんだよ。
Nice one. She glances in the direction of the shoe shelf. It is kind of hard to change your shoes with all the people there, isn't it? It's narrow entrance hall, even at the best of times. All the students going home tend to gather here at the same time, plenty of congestion on par with a commute to work.
浩平くんも今から帰るの？
No, we're chilling. No, I still got a few things left to do, like sleep.
そうなんだ。
We stand there casually, watching the crowd. Ooh, it's cold in here after all. And even colder when I'm standing still. You gotta do like our little egg jobs, you know.
寒そうだね、浩平くん。
I'm cold at heart, boy. I'm impressed you noticed. You got heightened senses.
声が震えてるよ。
Well, that's because it's freezing.
制服、まだ帰ってこないんだね。
Not too much. Let's do it. Senpai, why don't you warm me up instead?
どうやって？
Well, you could do this, and that,
よくわからないけど、嫌だよって言っておくよ。
kill her. That's a shame. But given the season ahead, it's going to be tough going without a coat. Just then, I saw a somewhat familiar girl in the direction of the entrance hall. It's the girl from yesterday. Within the overflowing crowd centered around the shoe shelf, the girl from yesterday is buried. She's been drawn to the crowd, and now she can't move. The camera's out of focus, folks.
帰るところなのかな？
I wonder if she's going home now. No, looks like she's trying to come over to where we are. It seems that she's noticed our faces and is now struggling to weave through the crowd in our direction. On the way, she runs into several people, stopping each time to lower her head. As she stops, she inevitably holds up in traffic, resulting in yet another person bumping into her. It's a spectacular display of awkwardness.
来ないね、その子。
She's about halfway through now. She just got pushed back a little.
大変そうだね。
We wait for a few more minutes. Finally, the girl wheelily pulls her way out of the crowd. Pattering over to us, she huffs and puffs wildly for breath, like the big bad wolf, but with purple hair and, plaid bow. Very serious now. Are you okay? The girl pats her messed up uniform and smiles. She's okay, or so it seems. But she does look a little like she's about to cry. Hey, it's a crying game. What do you expect? Are you sure you're okay? ... Yes, yes. She nods twice. Well, if you say so. ... So, do you want to talk to us about something? ... Uh-huh. She nods before handing me a paper bag as big as her body. Can I open it? I love loot boxes. ... Uh-huh. She gives an energetic nod, her burden having been lightened after releasing the bag. I put my hand inside the big paper bag and rummage through it. Ah, it's my coat. My familiar coat peeks out at me from inside the paper bag. You washed it for me? ... Okay. Thanks. It's nice and clean now. ... Uh-huh. She looks happy.
寂しいよ。
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not having a lot of fun in this conversation. Senpai sulks as she is left on the sidelines.
なんか、浩平くんの一人芝居みたいだよ。
Yeah, I'm a good actor, okay? I guess that's how this would seem from Senpai's point of view. But you sure are quiet, aren't you? Dot dot. Even looking back to yesterday, I could find that you hadn't spoken even once.
もしかしてこの子喋れないんじゃないかな。
Is she illiterate? That's a novel idea. To get Mirai laugh at Senpai's extreme suggestion. Dot dot. Huh? The girl in front of me is nodding. Don't tell me that you really can't speak. That'd be kind of annoying. Dot dot dot. She nods again. Try saying ah.
あ、
Thank you, but we weren't asking. What's the point in you saying it, Senpai?
冗談だよ。
You're a hoot. Try saying ah one more time. Dot dot. Little mouth opens to form an ah, but that's all it does. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Now try I. Dot dot. Her mouth opens to form an I. As expected, nothing else happens. Dot dot. Dot dot. Next, try saying the names of all the American states.
そんなの私でも言えないよ。
You can't say Massachusetts and Mississippi. Come on. Dot dot dot. Trying as hard as she can, she forces her mouth to flap open and shut. Like a car wash. Of course, there are no state names forthcoming, the absolute state. Wow. Just like you said, Senpai.
うん、私も驚いたよ。
I'm no surprised at all. Dot dot dot. Even now, she's still desperately moving her mouth. It's okay, you can stop now, I'm sorry. Dot dot. She opens her mouth in a hau kind of way. Must be tough, not being able to speak. Dot dot dot. Uh-huh. She nods.
自己紹介もできないね。
Dot dot. Shake shake. She turns her head from side to side like a hero. Then, she takes out the sketchbook that she's been holding the whole time. Turning over a new page, she begins to write something on it with a black marker. Dot dot. Grinning, she turns to face me. Using the entire sketchbook page, she has written Kozuki Mio. It's probably your name, or maybe a name for a wonderful character. Dot dot dot. Smile. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Smile. Sorry, I can't read those characters. I am also illiterate.
ごめんね。字が見えない。
Why are we being the worst? Dot dot dot. How? She looks sad, probably because we're a giant dick. Dot dot dot. Not giving up though. She turns over a new page and begins to write again. Kozuki Mio. This time, she writes using enormous hiragana characters. There we go. So, your name is Mio. I'm Koi. Nice to meet you.
よろしくね、みおちゃん。
Thanks, Mio. Dot dot. Uh-huh. She nods twice with an ingenious smile.
みおちゃん、1年生？
Dot dot. She responds to Senpai's question with writing on her sketchbook once again. That's right.
えっと、
It seems that she is. I interpret her Senpai, who can't see. I am totally the master of disability awareness.
そうなんだ。私は3年生だよ。
Dot dot. I can't help but smile to see them somehow managing to establish communication because I'm the crux of it all.
あ、私、そろそろ家に帰らないといけないんだよ。
Dot dot dot. Mio hangs her head in disappointment.
ごめんね、みおちゃん。
Dot dot dot. Shake shake. Well, I better be going to club activities soon too.
それならこれで解散だね。
Yeah. Dot dot dot. Okay. Wave into each other. We each go our separate ways. As I walk down the corridor alone, once again, I think to myself, me, huh? Something about that name that tugs at my memory. Putting on my newly washed coat, I stand against the wind blowing down the corridor. Feels a little warmer on the floor. We're in the music room. Rather than in the club room, I quickly sit face down the desk and close my eyes. We had PE today. On top of that, I haven't had much sleep. You shouldn't have much trouble falling asleep quickly. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Someone is shaking me. Think I not asleep after all. Shake, shake. That you, Nagamori? Shake, shake. I'm only asleep for just 3 more days.
お腹すきます。
Akane? Actually, I'm paralyzed. I can't move.
金縛り怖いです。
As you can see, it doesn't look like I'll make it to school.
どこの学校ですか？
Okay, we're just joshing. So just leave behind and go ahead by yourself.
どこにですか？
Nagamori, you're talking just like Akane.
長森さん。
And not just the way you're talking, even your voice sounds like her. Dot dot. And not just your voice, even your face. Okay, this game is kind of funny. Dot 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 dot.
来ました。
I came. Ooh-ah! Nagamori substituted herself with Akane.
すり替わってません。
She in fact has not. Not a bad trick, Nagamori. We're crazy. We're insane. Dot dot. Where am I?
部室です。
Okay, so apparently when we went to sleep, we actually blacked out and completely lost our memory. It's come back to me now. I see. And completely forgotten.
はい。
What's the time?
4時半。ちょっと早いで
It's a
す。
good thing our watch just appeared apparently. I see. Wait, don't leave watch mine, let me just check. Browsing my sluggish body with all my strength, I get up from the table and stretch. Are you all done here?
はい。
Let's go home then.
はい。
Hi, hi. Given the time, it's not surprising that the entrance hall is relatively empty. The conversation doesn't exactly sparkle, but we exchange a few occasional words of banter between us. I come up with a topic and Akane acknowledgement. There's a different emotion hidden within each of her ever-consistent replies, so it's fun in its own way. Changing her shoes, the two of us head outside together. Bathed in the setting sun, we walk out from the school gates as if chasing our own extended shadows. Want to hear something cool?
はい。
It's top secret information.
はい。
Actually, believe it or not, this is Misaki Senpai's house. I jab my finger towards the Kawana family's house across from the school gates.
誰ですか？
You never met her, have you? Well, now you ask me.
知り合いですか？
Yeah, he's a
それで
friend. That's all. That's her house. Come on, let's go. You're killjoy. Akane has a complex expression on her face that urge her along. Hey, Akane, why don't we stop off somewhere along the way?
寄り道。
Yeah, actually, there's a really delicious taiyaki store around the corner from here. Oh boy, taiyaki, you know it.
たい焼き。
Taiyaki. Akane comes to a complete stop. It's cheap and tasty too. Guaranteed to be filled to the tail with bean jam. We cannot guarantee this, can we? Akane fixes her gaze firmly on the sidewalk. I bet it'd be delicious to stuff your cheeks with taiyaki on a cold day like this. Dot dot. So what do we do?
行きます。
Yeah, we will. Our decision is instantaneous. Okay, it's settled then.
はい。ここ、本当に道ですか？
I'm sure it I take the lead along a road, or rather, a gap between two buildings. Akane follows from behind. Going through here ought to be a shortcut. She follows after me without a word. Walking through this excuse for a road reminds me of when I was a kid. Back in primary school, I'd often drag an unwilling Nagamori along to explore places like this.
やっぱり道じゃないの。
No, it's your death. Of course it is. We continue further. You must see my imagination, but I swear this road is getting thinner. Suddenly, I stop and become face to face with a serious situation. This is a problem. The path splits in two, just like my funny meme comics. In front of me, the road diverges in two different directions. Robert Frost to be so proud.
どっちですか？
Who knows? But wait, Akane, I'll turn back without a word like that.
知らないんですか？
It's been over a year since I've last passed through here. Hey, I said not to turn back without saying anything like that. Oh, it's a 50-50. That's not too bad, right? Now then, which path should we go down? See, you would think the right, but the left, that's what people pick less, so we gotta go with it. There's a path to the left, I think.
本当ですか？
Remember correctly, it should be left. I declare. By the way, this is a big lie. I don't remember anything about a fork in the road after all.
嘘ついてませんか？
This was not a soda. But what makes you think that it was?
どうして動揺してるんですか？
Akane's ripostes are harsher than usual today. Again, I do not know words apparently, not college educated, that is a bad sign. Is this the magic of Taiyaki at work? Anyhow, let's try going left here.
はい。
Checking for Akane's nod of agreement, I take the route on the left. The passage is dim, and we're surrounded by high walls. Despite this, however, it's easier to walk along than I anticipated. As expected, walking along this dark, damp passage isn't easy for a girl. Are you okay? She moves forward slowly, taking care not to scrape her pigtails against the walls. We'll help making it the right path, folks.
まだですか？
According to my memory, it should be just a little further. Needless to say, I have no basis for believing this at all.
嘘ついてませんか？
I'd be lying. Not at all. The only reply I will receive is a sigh. Finally, I began to notice changes in the road I thought would go on forever. Suddenly, I come to a stop. Akane looks at me quizzically. We're going uphill.
上り坂？
That's how it feels, anyway. It's too dark to see ahead. The light from the setting sun doesn't reach as far as this passage. Naturally, this means I can't tell what things are like ahead of me.
本当にこの先にたい焼き屋さんがあるん
Gotta
で
be
す
one,
か？
right? Absolutely. Absolutely not, I'd say.
行きましょう。
Yeah. Urged on by Akane, I have no choice but to step further into the mystery zone. We walk along the unknown passage, silent the entire time. Finally, play Shiratori.
嫌です。
It'd be cool if I knew what that was. Good. Sounds like you're still feeling okay.
元気じゃないです。
You've been kind of walking this crazy passage forever. Her voice sounds uncomfortable. Hang in there, Akane.
はい。
In this manner, we continue onwards. At last, we come out into a small clearing. Ah, Akane, we finally arrived somewhere. ... This clearing, it's the forest. Where is this place?
林の中です。
In the woods. I think we've messed up, folks. On my side comes Akane's completely calm reply. We exit the mysterious passages to end up in the hills. Aren't you surprised, Akane?
びっくりしました。
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Where are we? Me too.
ここでたい焼きを売っているんですか？
forest spirits do it, okay? If someone set up a shop in a remote place like this, it'd go broke in 3 days. ... She fixes me with an accusing stare. I think you've always suspected it by now, but...
はい
we're lost. ... Sorry, but we're in no position to worry about that right now. Not knowing where we are now, it follows that we don't know the way home from here either. What now, Akane?
どうするんですか
We are screwed. No idea. Anyhow, what should I make it onto a main road somewhere? Should be able to manage from there.
たい焼き
We'll have some next time, okay?
はい
Sorry, folks. Relying only on the setting sun, two of us wandered through unfamiliar places. By the time we managed to somehow stumble onto a main road, our surroundings are fully enveloped in darkness. Saying a brief farewell to Akane, I wearily tread home. Whoa, you got a phone call. At the time to coincide with the end of dinner, the phone rings just as I'm about to enter the bath. Hello?
長森ですけど
Oh,
公平
you sound really good for the phone. Yeah, what's wrong?
眉のことなんだけど
Let me at it. Look down at my toes. My nails sure have grown.
やっぱり無理があるのかな
Uh-oh. You mean wait for her as a student?
なんだかすごくかわいそうになってきちゃったこ
Why
れ以
so
上
bad for
あ
her?
んな姿見ていられないっていうか
If she doesn't like it, she can just stop coming to school. So long as she continues to come to school, she's shown that she's willing to try it. But watch over her until the end, as her friend. What's wrong with that?
そうだね
Yeah, and what's more? Try to go home with her as much as you can. You gotta encourage that good behavior.
うんそうしてあげたいけど部活とかあるし
I see. But if it's a day you can take off, skip club activities and go home with her, okay?
そうだね努力はするよ
That's what it's all about. Is that all you want to talk about?
おかげで少し迷いが晴れたよ
That
あ
was
り
a
がと
good,
ね
a goody good.
じゃあねおやすみ
Yeah, good night. Putting her seer back in place, I go in search of a nail clipper. My quest complete. When nothing particular to do, I turn the light off. Lying down in bed, I quickly fall asleep. Well, today was a half win, kind of, vaguely. Wait, Dream Road arrives. Once again, another sorrowful scene. It's really dark out. Why do I keep traveling to these sad places? And why are they so compressed?
私には綺麗に見えるだけだけどでもそれが悲しく見えるのならやっぱり悲しい風景なんだろうね
That's encouraging. There are all places where people don't exist.
そうだね
Why do I try to exist where there aren't any people? Why don't I exist within a lively town or a warm household?
さあよくわかんないけどでもあなたの中の風景ってことは
This is our
確かなんだよ
I mean, the scenery is representation of what's inside my mind.
だったら少し悲しすぎる
It'd be really tragic if that was the case. I don't know. But I suppose this must be the very world in which I've been looking for. A place in which there is no return. A place in which there is nowhere further to go. An isolated place where I can stay forever, cut off from everything else. A place which holds nothing and leads nowhere, but in which I can cherish the people who love me even more. Be able to be together with you. Something for which I must endure the trials given in this world. At the same time, I think, the reason for this world is very existence. Where shall we go next in the dreamscape?
大丈夫私はどこだってついていくよずっとね
Our dream grows always with us. Yes, I suppose you will. It'd be nice if we could just stay like this forever.
そうずっと
In the depths of my own mind, I could travel as far as I like. Welcome to Friday. Shh. As always, it's a sound of the curtain being drawn back.
浩平、朝だよ。
It's raining. You sound like my alarm clock.
じゃないよ。朝なんだよ。
No, I won't be fooled.
誰も騙してなんかないよ。
You are clearly trying to fool me. 嘘だ。
嘘なんかついてないよ。
It's still dark outside.
それは雨が降ってるからだよ。
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were blind earlier. Just like our good friend Senpai. Raining?
だから早く行こうよ。
It's still raining. That school should be canceled, right?
どうしてそうなるのよ。
Rain is very harmful. Maybe we live near like a, you know, acid dump, like an acid rain. What? It's when a school went on even when it rains.
大昔からだよ。
Yeah, the future is weird, man. The future of 98. Ugh, fine. I guess I've got no choice but to get up.
はい、カバン。
Right. Accepting my bag from Nagamori, I leave the room. Instead of go outside, head for the school. Come to think of it, it's been raining since last night. The dawn hasn't caused it to stop. Fortunately, it's only light rain. Time looks may stop at any moment. This is not light rain to me. This is like medium rain. It might be a good thing if this season, where the areas drive, fires start easily. Alright, start in December, yes. Of course, even so, it's still kind of depressing. I watched the rain patter down at a steady tempo while walking along towards school. Suddenly, a thought crosses my mind. I get the feeling I'm forgetting something. It's a feeling I get, but like that? Well, never mind. I decided to ignore it. Having arrived at my extremely progressive conclusion, I begin walking again. Hey, Akane, you're up there. The voice calls out and stops me. Hey, Akane, I see you're still using that pink umbrella. Right, on your way to school? Want to go together then? Like that? She stares in my direction. She's still mad at me. After all, we'll end up in the same classroom right away. This time, she gives a grab from up before drawing up to my side. As she winds up beside me, I catch sight of her feet. Her shoes are fully blackened with mud. She was there in that place again, isn't she?
どうしたの？
This rain is awful, isn't it? Shut at the miserable feeling away. Inside myself, I woke up in the cold black sky.
雨が好きだ。
There isn't anyone who does, is there? With Akane by my side, I pass the school gate in the rain. By the way, Akane,
はい。
I get the feeling that I've forgotten something very important. My backpack, probably.
物理の宿題。
Or my physics homework. Actually, I just finished that. Oh, we're good at that.
体操服。
I left that at school.
お財布。
There's no money in it. I'm poor.
数学2の予習。
Math 2, the sequel. Never was any revision in my life. I don't take the grades that I get like a man.
私もです。
Look, see? We're the same. Dot, dot. Dot, dot. It's still good. I can't remember. Well, I guess if I can't work out what it is after all I'm thinking, it can't be too important, can it?
長森さんは
Oh, yeah, her. Eh?
今日は長森さんと一緒ではないんですか？
Do we just abandon her on the road? Oh crap! I left her at home, and she didn't figure that out. After being woken up, as always, I had her wait for me while I used the toilet. Then I climbed out the little window in the toilet and went to school. I'm insane.
器用ですね。
Are you practicing our prison break in the future? It's our backstory. Don't tell me that she's still waiting for me in front of the toilet.
どうしてそんなことするの？
Oh, good, she's not worthless. Ah, Nagamori. Okay, after all, that's just great.
よかったじゃないよ、浩平。ねえ、里村さんもひどいと思うよね。
Please.
思います。
Ah, we're doomed.
ほら。
My original plan was to escape from the toilet, circle around, and surprise you.
驚いたよ。トイレ開けたら誰もいないんだもん。
It's very surprising. Then my plan was a success, right? It's kind of a success. She heaves a deep sigh.
遅れますよ。
Damn it! It's that late already?
走りましょう。
What's wrong? Yeah, let's go, Nagamori. The three of us run down the corridor together. Our efforts pay off. As the three of us manage to slide into class before the hungry teacher. Hey, original position pen, we're back. With the end of the semester, exams coming up next week. Many of our teachers are summarizing the key points of the subjects for us. The classes at around this time are amongst the most important. Sometimes there are teachers who will even tell us to memorize this part, essentially giving away free marks. That's why even I'm awake and paying attention throughout the classes. My hand doesn't rest for even a moment. This pace really is in poor taste, isn't it? As usual, once lunchtime comes around, I find Sheena staring blankly into place. Sheena, go into the cafeteria again, right? Not gonna buy another 12 hamburgers, are you? So all day. Go on your own today. You know where the cafeteria is, right? Come on, what's wrong? You know how to buy things now, right? Remember how you bought those hamburgers with Nagamori? I'm willing to go on her own. She just continues to grow. This may have been a mistake.
は、また学食？
Nagamori, the master of spelling utters, appears in the scene, ruining my plan.
一緒に行ってあげるよ、まゆ。
If she ever has children, they won't be able to do much as get up on their own after falling over. Okay, fine. Don't let her buy too much. I shoot a warning towards Nagamori's receding figure as she leads Sheena outside. I don't know if she hears me. By the time I finish the lunch I bought, Sheena and Nagamori are returning to the classroom together with another 12 hamburgers. Gwa! I groaned at the sight of Sheena carrying another large stack of hamburgers. She really does like those burgers. Hey, Nagamori!
あれ、浩平、もう食べ終わってたんだ。
What happened out there?
ああ、また
Nase's desk, which is still carrying her half-eaten lunch, is suddenly completely occupied by hamburgers. It's a metaphor for the occupation of Japan. 8 note. This is just a repeat of what happened yesterday. You're not very subtle in the game.
昨日より2個少ないよ。
Oh, that's an improvement. But that's still 10 hamburgers.
だってまゆが10個食べるもんって言うんだもん。
That's how I find the limits, folks. Well, she couldn't yesterday. Munch, munch. Glug, glug. 8 note. Gah. Sheesh. Just who does she think we're arguing about?
まあ少しずつ減らしていけばいいよね。
That's how they quit. Just how much of the cost are you gonna pay for her until that happens?
いいんだよ、私は。
If she ever has children, and they get hit by someone, I bet they'll be going, I never been hit, even by my parents. Sheesh. This isn't gonna do her any good, you know. Munch, munch. Glug, glug.
もうお腹いっぱ
You
い。
got 3 burgers today, please? As expected, Chili manages to finish 2 of them. He let me down. We stuff the rest in the bag and hang it by the side of Sheena's desk. Dot, 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 dot. The end of class chime brings you out of my slumber. Fwah! There goes another day of classes.
まだあと1時間残ってるけど。
You are not bossing me. What? That's ridiculous. Looking at the clock, I can see that Nase is right. Damn it! I could have slept for another hour. It's a frustrating thought. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to go to sleep again. I get up from my seat, head out into the corridor.
公平、まだ1時間残ってるよ。
You never bossing me. I'm just going to the toilet to play my Game Boy for an hour.
あ、そうなんだ。
Actually, you know what? It's 98. You gotta run this one? Or... That's 98. I don't know. My brain's... Why did you keep such a close eye on everything I do? I pondered to the house or the classroom. Having finished my business, I'm on my way back to class. Suddenly, I felt someone pulling at my uniform. Hey, it's you, little rascal. Dot dot dot. Smile. Turning around, I find Mia looking at me with a big smile on her face. Taking out her sketchbook, she turns to face me. Great. This is a picture where you know. Just a Michigan fan. Is what's written there in huge letters. Down the next page. Hello. Again, picture wordy. Is what's written in black marker. Yeah, hello. Dot dot. Huh? She nods energetically. Move between classrooms. Look towards the pencil case notebook in her arms. Dot dot. In that case, I get you haven't got much time. Let's talk again later. Dot dot. On you. She hangs her head in disappointment. Better hurry, or you'll be late. Or punctual. Dot dot. She writes something down in the sketchbook before pointing it in my direction. We'll meet again some sunny day. She gives an enthusiastic little bow. But crash! Ah! The moment she takes her energetic bow, textbooks and notebooks in her hands go flying all over the floor. To make things worse, the lid of her pencil case opens, scattering her eraser and pacers down the corridor. Several of them rolling down the stairs. Absolute worst case scenario. Dot dot! This is the very picture of what I expect to happen. Dot dot. Panicking, Yo chases after her eraser, which is still in the process of rolling away. I'll help too. Run down the stairs, I pick up her rolling eraser. Turning around, put a stop to a pacer that's about to roll over. There. Be sure to hold on to the prop rope, okay? I hand the stationery I've gathered over to Mia. Dot dot. Okay, she nods. Pick up her textbooks and notebooks for her too. Come on, you better hurry up and go. The chime echoes throughout the school. Dot dot. She gives a deep bow. Then turning around, she extends her little body as far as she can. Waving to me, she dashes down the stairs. Don't fall over! Dot dot. She reads her sketchbook at me, as to say, I'll be okay. The chime stops ringing as Mio disappears from view. You better hurry too. Just as I'm about to run off, my feet come to a sudden stop. I turn around and look down the stairwell. Of course, Mio is no longer anywhere to be seen. Still, she sure seems like the kind of girl you wouldn't get bored watching. I conclude upon like an energetic thirst for her.
今日はどうしても出なきゃならないんだ
No,
よ。
you cannot. Even though it's exams next week?
だから、前のことよろしくね。
Alright. babysitting time. Sheena comes running over as soon as she's finished packing up her things. Let's play. Right, Sheena, let's go and have some fun. Looking overjoyed, she waits for me to name the game with eager eyes. Let's see. How about tag? It should be interesting to run and chase around in a place this big. It can be wild. Still, given how clumsy looking Sheena is, I felt it's pretty much a given. I know, let's go by these rules. Actually, Nase will be playing too. It'll be a race between us to see who can tag Nase first, okay? We just want to touch her, okay? This ought to add an element of chance to the game, giving Sheena a small chance of winning. By the way, I did lie about Nase's police station. Pretty sure she's still somewhere inside the school. Okay, go! Mayu is first to patter out into the corridor. I could easily catch up to her at that speed, but I decided to head the opposite way. Where is Nase likely to be? She must still be running around observing the different clubs. Gotta set her down. Knowing her, she's cultural. Knowing her, probably got mad aside from the cultural clubs. Moving to the outer school building, I walk up to the floor with the cultural club rooms. As expected, I catch sight of Nase further down the corridor, poised to knock on one of the doors. But it's not just Nase I see. What? In addition to discovering Nase, I also see Sheena charging towards her at an incredible speed. Damn it, I won't be beaten! Even if it's just a game, I never spare any effort when it comes to the challenge. Wah! Nase! I swat across the floor, hugging onto Nase by the legs. At the same instant, Sheena jumps onto the top half of her body. Tools are traveling us to extreme momentum, causing the bottom of her body to go left while the top half goes right. This is called the method of execution in medieval times. As a result, her body whirls around by 90 degrees. At the same time, Nase tries to brace herself by grabbing onto the doorframe with her right hand. The result? Crack! By the time I look up at her feet on the floor, the door is dead. Ikebana Club is nowhere to be seen. Whoops. Nase is holding on the door with one hand. Get out of here, Sheena. Escape. Grabbing a surprised Sheena by the arm, and make her retreat at full speed. We both won. Poor girl. I bet the Ikebana Club is going to let her observe her all after that. I sympathize with her just a little for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Guess we'll call this a draw. Not bad, Sheena. Her eyes narrow with delight as I scratch them beneath her. Now I've gotten an exercise, let's go home. You like those burgers, don't you? Sheena's feet come to a sudden halt as she's tottering forward. Her gaze is fixed upon a hamburger store. One of a chain stretching across this area. Yeah, it's a shop selling those hamburgers you love so much. Her mouth hangs open with greed. It isn't long before her saliva is threatening to spill out. Want those burgers? You still got the ones left over from lunch, don't you? Eat those. She's actually holding on to the plastic bag containing them with one hand as we speak.
Teriyaki burger.
Whoa, teriyaki. Teriyaki? If I remember correctly, hamburgers at school are pretty basic things with just a patty and lettuce, not even cheese. The only place you can get a teriyaki burger is outside the school. So the teriyaki burger is your favorite, huh? Okay, let's have one next time. Ah, don't you get me ooh. You got dinner waiting at home, don't you? If you have something feeling like that now, you'll be able to eat any dinner. Remember how you were at lunch? I doubt you could. We know you're diet moods. Look, if you could, dinner tastes better on an empty stomach. Just one. There's no helping you, is there? Just one, okay? Like the game of the title of this game, which is also right here. This girl, she doesn't even try to hide her emotions. Welcome to the burger world. Good burger, home of a good burger. The insides of the shop is noisy, with students like us who've come by to kill some time on their way home. Don't you want a drink too? You'll choke with just a hamburger.
ジュースも欲しい。
Okay, you get a cheer wine, how about that? Okay, I'll go and buy you one. Ordering a teriyaki burger meal for her, I place it down on top of the standing room counter. Here. Note. Sheena quickly reaches out and unwraps the burger before taking a big bite into it. I pick at my chips. How has something like that become your favorite food? It's okay. Swallow it before you speak. Come on. Munch munch. Glug glug.
美味しいから。
Well, you can speak actual words. Talk about a simple reason. Munch munch. Glug glug.
美味しかった。
She wipes the dirty corner of her mouth again with her sleeve. Uncultured. Don't wipe it there, you idiot. You gotta wash that. Grabbing hold of her hand, I could see that between this and what happened at lunch, the part of her sleeves had become coolly sauce-colored. Oh man, Master's gonna be mad about this. Yeah, you gotta get some detergent. Ha, well, never mind. Come on, it's about time we went. There's no need for me to accompany a girl. Like Nagamori. Well, I guess it's bye-bye from here. Be sure to come to school next week, even though you'll probably find the test boring. It'll just be sitting for her, I guess. Not that normal lesson is any different. See you later. I watch her walk off into the distance, turning around to look at me every once in a while. Monday. Shh. As always, it's the sound of the curtain being drawn back, letting a sunlight that shoots through the back of my eyes.
ほら、起きなさいよ。
I'm tired. Let me rest just for today.
今日だから休んじゃいけないの。今日から期末テストでしょ。
One day. It's the end of semester exams? Today? Really? Oh, you're right.
ほら、布団も干すから早く起きてよ。
Yeah, okay. Dragging myself out of bed, pick up my bag and uniform from the chair. I'm going to head downstairs.
すぐ行くよ。浩平、ちゃんとテスト勉強した？
Absolutely no studying. No, I haven't, I'm honest.
してないって全く？
Literally haven't, though. Yeah, of course not. There's no need for you to be listening in class.
それは私のセリフだよ。
Got him.
浩平は普段から聞いてないから直前が重要なんじゃないの？
I listen so well. Of course I'm listening.
いつも似てるよ。起きてる時は七瀬さんと遊んでるし。
I'm multitasking, like the man of the future, the Millennium Man. It's not true.
ああ、もう心配だよ、心配だよ。
Be
こんな
fine.
ことだったら昨日勉強を教えに行ってあげればよかったよ。
I'm not that much of a kid. I'm telling you, it'll be fine.
私まで集中できなくなりそうだよ。
You gotta chill out. Stop worrying so much. Once you see my results, you realize you've been fussing over nothing.
ならいいんだけど。
Wow, the test. It's blurry. There's boxes of uneven shapes. Dot dot. Dot dot. The chime rings to the end of the third period. And with that, once again, the exams finish with answers. Talk about boring. Why is some brutal murder break here cause a hostage crisis? We're definitely not crazy now for this.
何物騒なこと言ってるのよ。
Hey, I'm just getting ready. 4 years now, things are gonna be awesome. When that time comes, I'll be counting on you, for God's sake.
何をよ。
Now then, what should I do today? Paying no mind to the protesting nasty by my side, I swing my bag over my back and head out into the corridor. Hey, Kane! Dot dot. Passing through the entrance hall, I catch sight of Akane.
こんにちは。
Nice. You sound like you're greeting someone you barely know.
他人です。
Kill me, man. Well, I guess that's true. Dot dot.
これから帰宅ですか。
That's the plan.
一緒に帰りませんか。
Oh, we shall. Akane, you have a fever or
健
something?
康です。
Do something funny then?
今日の
Again,
昼は
what are you doing?
皿うどんを食べました。
Take it. Is that what causing this?
違うと思います。
Yeah, you're right. In that case, just why are you?
なんとなくです。
It's an ambiguous answer. Still, she has gone to trouble inviting me. Yeah, might as well. Okay then, let's go.
はい。
Nice sweater, but it's a little cold, isn't it? I'll walk alongside Akane on a familiar road from school.
はい。
Her reply is curt, but somehow I feel a gentleness about it too. Shall we hold hands?
嫌です。
Ah, a little too forthcoming. Ah, that's a shame. Purposely give an exaggerated sigh, taking casual glance her expression as she walks by my side. As there's a height difference between us, it's as though I'm looking down at her from slightly above, my superiority notwithstanding. She continues to walk with her usual lack of expression. Something of the air of a French doll about her, just like poison maybe. You know, just a lunch, I like to see her with a panicked expression. She looks back at me with a puzzled expression. I was nothing, I totally didn't say that part out loud.
はい。
Tilting her neck ever so slightly, she turns her gaze back towards the paved promenade. The asphalt road running through the residential district. And beyond that, suddenly it comes to me. Now I think about it, this is the area where they sell that stuff. But that stuff, I'm referring to a product what I might tentatively call a soft drink. Why tentatively ask? Because this one's disgusting. There's a viciously awful flavor about it, which bad tasting and, not to my taste, don't even begin to describe. I still can't believe it's actually a soft drink. But seeing as I saw with the black tea and orange juice in the vending machine, that's probably what it is. At the very least, I guess it looks like a soft drink. I would even say it looks pretty tasty. But that mysterious taste was defies classification as spicy or sweet. It's so unpalatable that you'd think your primal human instincts were rejecting it. Incidentally, I've never seen anyone finish an entire can of this stuff. Several bridge challengers have valiantly taken on this liquid. I think that's their appropriate description, but the results have been disastrous. Personally, I've taken a challenge several times. But each time, I found myself in agony, having run up against that high wall of morality. I think that something like that can still continue to be sold in public places. It's a real mystery. If I kind of take a sip of this, I'd like to see that. I'd really like to see that. But I get the feeling I'm not going to like the consequences. I know, I'm not going to drink her pretend to know nothing about it. That way, it won't be as if I'm getting a drink her out of curiosity. Right.
顔がにやけてます。
My dastardly plan is coming together, my friend. No, it's just your imagination. Seems like it was showing on my face. That was close. My question is, how do I get Akane to drink this stuff? The only way is to naturally steer the conversation into offering her a soft drink. Like this. Hey, Akane.
はい。
Are you feeling thirsty?
乾きました。
I bet. We've blocked for quite a while since leaving the school.
は
Well, it just happens to be a vending machine over there. That's why I want to take a break.
い嬉しい
Nice. That's how it should go. Hey Akane,
はい
are you feeling
い
thirsty?
ただきません
Oh, wait. I'll bet. But for quite a while since leaving the school, we're on autopilot.
乾きません
Well, there just happens to be a vending machine over there. So why don't we take a break?
嫌です
We would. That's how it goes in reality. Why not?
どうしてと言われても
Those are all my cool idea. Are you really not thirsty?
そんなことに嘘ついてどうするんですか
Supposed to be thirsty for my plan. It's in the guidebook. She responds to my question with one of her own. Well, it's just that I'm thirsty. Now I'm gonna have to drink this
ま
stuff.
だ学校を出てから10分も歩いていないです
Those are 10 long minutes, folks. Actually, I just had PE last period.
期末テストです
We're bad at lying. I'm surprised, you know.
同じクラスですから
We're really bad at lying. This could be a problem. As we're having this exchange, the vending machine in front of us is drawing closer and closer. It'll be somewhat shameless, but my only choice now is to resort to forceful methods. Oh look, it's a vending machine full of delicious looking soft drinks. What great timing. Let's take a little break here while giving thanks to God for this coincidence. We're becoming religious now. Looking as though she wants to say something, Akane is forced to stop alongside me in front of the vending machine. Since it's my idea, I'll treat you to something today. Taking out 2 100 yen coins in my wallet, I drop them into the slot. Then as I reach out to press the button for that drink,
コーラがいいです
it's over. I freeze. Or rather, I have no choice but to come to a stop. Cola?
はい
Are you sure? Absolutely.
そこまで言うのなら変えてもいいけど
So, yeah, I mean, in that case, let's make it this. Well, we're not.
それにこだわりますね
A look of suspicion. She suspects, because we're being super, like, obvious about it. Oh, just that it looks kind of tasty.
そうですか
Don't you think there's something attractive about this original can design? This is the 90s, it looks extreme.
思わないです
Killer. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Ooh-wah! My hand slipped. Click. Dot dot. Phew. Clumsy me. Still, I guess this one's good too. Dot dot. I forced the can to dumbfounded Akane's hands. Come on. Drink it all down in one shot before it cools. Wait, is it hot? What?
冷たいですけど
Yeah, I'm confused. Don't worry about that. Dot dot. Akane silently regards the can in her hands. She stands there for a while, unmoving. She suspects something, after all. Akane, listen. I bought that can just then from that vending machine over there. Dot dot. I don't know what you're suspecting, but it's a product for the sale to general public in a public place, so... How do you make agitation? I try to line up a sound argument. But as I do, it kind of cuts me off with a sad expression.
疑ってないです
Yeah, I think we're joking. I see.
はいただ悪いと思っただけで
I
す
feel bad.
ありがとうございます
It's 200 yen, my friend. That's not gonna make me go broke. Oh, it's nothing. Having a guilty conscience as I do, it feels absolutely terrible to have her say that to my face.
いただきます
And now she's gonna hate this. Oh, okay. Pushing her finger against the can, she opens the pulp up with a pshh, crackling little cola with the boys. She stares at the can in her hand. The mysterious can design that stirs curiosity more than desire to consume. The suspicious fragrance that fills the air upon the way being movement. And the venomous looking color. I'll confirm this before I pouring it into a cup. this point, even she knows the otherworldly aura around this drink. This drink's the aura, folks. Gripping it with both hands, she stares at the opening. Dot dot. Finally, apparently having steel to determination, she slowly draws it towards her mouth. Gulp, gulp. She closes her eyes and tilts the can. Gulp, gulp. She looks fine, but that's only for now. General opinion has that this kick for this kind of drink comes in later. Gulp, gulp. Dot, dot. Gulp, gulp. Dot, dot. Gulp, gulp. Dot, dot. Gulp.
美味しい。
No way! Akane, did you really drink that stuff?
はい。
You weren't just pretending to drink it while siphoning it into a plastic bag hidden next to your chest, were you? Might be crazy
そんな
again.
器用なことできません。
We talk people are insane constantly. Secretly changing the contents of the can or something then.
何のために？
Didn't we just call me out for like being weird suspicious? She has a point there. You really drank it then?
嘘ついてどうするんですか？
So not only are we the worst, we're also crazy. I think we established that right now. No way. I think he emptied the entire can of this drink with his destructive taste. Anyway, look at it. That's a lethal dose. As I say this, I notice a gaze coming from my side. Dot dot. She's staring intensely at me. Or rather, glaring.
そんな危険な飲み物を
God damn, why reveal this? We're really stupid. Crap! No, actually, it's supposed to be good for you.
致死量って何？
Lethally healthy? What could that have meant? I don't understand a difficult term like that. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. Akane. Could it be they're angry?
怒ってます。
Yeah, because we're really stupid apparently. Yeah, I figured you would be.
はい。
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any harm. Yes, we did. It's just that, well, you know, I was curious. It was all my fault. I'm sorry, Akane. Dot dot. I'm sorry. I really am.
山陽堂のワッフル。
Waffle girl. Okay. Waffles?
それで許してあげます。
Turning her back to me, she begins walking again. Okay. It's a promise. She nods before coming to a stop.
いえ、こっちだから。
She points down a side road, diverging from the way we were going. I see. Well, see you later. Giving a little bow, she disappears down the lane. Watching her figure until she's no longer in sight, I too set off in the direction of home. We instantly went to sleep and entered the dream world once again. Hey, do you think we'll ever be able to, say, lie down in the field of grass and feel the wind again?
そんなことはないと思うよ。
I'd sure like to. Just lying there, looking up at the big clouds from below.
だったらすればいいんだよ。これはあなたの旅なんだから、好きなことをすればいいんだよ。
But how? I'm always outside the world that I can see.
まだ難しいのかな。私は感じられるよ。草の匂いを帯びた風が。
What's going on? Teach me how.
じゃあ、手伝うよ。
She circles behind me and wraps her arms around my body.
いい？
Let's do it. Ah, yeah.
雲が見えるよね。
I can see another glorious little texture. It's not a bad picture, it's just jitter. The voice is coming right behind my ear. Yes, I can see them.
ゆっくりと動いてるよね。
They're actually not moving, but no, we'll take this one. Yes, you're right, they're moving. We're dancing when we don't care about the rules.
あれは何に押されて動いてるの？
It's the wind or the miasma. Or the wind.
そう、風
Sense of grass prickling the back of my nose. I smell cured here by the wind. The wind. It's here.
そうよかった
That's good to hear. I'd like you to keep helping me for a little longer.
分かったよ
I wanted to be embraced for a little longer, while feeling the wind which reaches the end of the world. The dream ends. Tuesday begins. Folks, I think it's enough for today. I managed to clock through 4 days, which is more than before. So I'll leave you off here as we take another wonderful time to save. We're making it, folks. We're getting there, okay? Oh wow, look at that. See? 5, 9, 15. We're making it places, folks. Anyways, I thank you all for stopping by. More one.